Welcome to the new weekly Harmonic scanner analysis. In this week I will try to show you how to use a Harmonic scanner, and also let's check the previous week analysis where I have mentioned which pattern I'm currently watching on which symbol and also on which time frame. That was on the Euro Japanese yen on the 4-hour time frame. If you take a look here at the previous just a minute, let me show you here. In the previous weekly analysis, there is a potential entry level here around 162 with the stop loss very close to 163. After I have made the technical analysis, we can see these were the target. So 162 was the entry level around this area here, where the first, just a minute, the take profit was around 159 and also second one 158. So if we take a look at what has happened here, the price has entered in the area of the potential reversal zone here in the entry level. The area has reached, the target was reached, first take profit was very close around this area. Just a minute, let's go here to see what was the first take profit. Was 159.45, the second one was 158. So 158 was the second one, just a minute. 159, the first take profit was reached, the second take profit was not reached. So the first take profit has been reached and the price has returned back up and reached the close with the stop loss. So in order to prevent this kind of bad trades, which means after the price has reached the entry level, it goes in your direction and reaches the first take profit, it is always advisable, at least from my side, but you also make your own decisions. I like to make my stop loss below the entry level, just in case if the price reaches the first take profit then returns back up against me, I will close the trade with a small profit, instead waiting for the price reaching my stop loss, going outside of this profitable trade, becoming a losing one. So this is a clear example how to do that, especially when you have a profitable trade, targeting the first take profit, reaching and then preventing the price going against you, which means going as a closing the trade as a bad trade, but instead closing the trade with a small profit, being successful, but not reaching the take profit too, but getting outside of the trade with a small profit instead of big loss. So this was also mentioned in the previous week analysis. Let's see how we can also utilize this Harmonic scanner in our favor. First of all, whenever you are here on the chart on the first main page, you have the settings where you can also make some kind of modification. For example, right mouse button, click here on the chart, go to properties, and then you will have all the styles, also the backgrounds, how to change the style of this area. Here inside the upper left corner you have a symbol where you can define which one you would like to have, for example euro against the US dollar, and then you have several of these brokers that are currently available here on the Harmonic scanner to select. Then you have here a 4-hour time frame, or you can also select any other time frames which you would like. Here it is, a small window which is currently shows me all the patterns that are currently available for this symbol on this time frame. So we have here, if I click this button, show hide all, I can see all the patterns which has been detected with Harmonic scanner, where they are called differently, which means each of these patterns, for example Cypher, has this purple color. Then we have a shark which is a gray, then we have a crab which is orange, then we have a bat which is a green, and we have a crab which is also some kind of a brown. So you can simply distinguish between these patterns here on the chart, but you can also select one of these to show only that pattern. When you click on this one, hide or show, you get all the details here. Potential reversal zone, which means potential entry level. You have a target one, which is a green line, first green line, then we have a second green line, target 2. Then we have a stop loss, 157, here it is a red line, and we have here the entry level as a blue line. We can see that on the white background we have a white color, but you can also change that by changing this one color. For example, if I change text to the black, we will see these levels. So you can also make that modifications on yourself. After you have selected which patterns you would like, you can also make your own analysis, adding more technical levels, for example support and the resistance level, and then making the trends, trend lines, and then making technical analysis like price action analysis, where you define how the price behaves and also what is supply or demand zone where the price could bounce and change direction. Additionally, you can also use some kind of indicators. For example, here you can select which indicator you would like to use. So if you select one of these, it will be shown here on the chart. Then you can also change the chart appearance. You can set as bars, hollow candles, line area, and baseline. And there are also here a button that you can remove, show, or hide this floating window. Floating, which means you can move this one around so it doesn't disturb you when you are making the analysis. Here it is the filter, where you can also select some of the filters. You can also remove or add support and resistance levels, which Harmonic app do for you automatically if you would like. You can also activate or deactivate some of these patterns. So if you would like to select only one, leave only the bad pattern active, so it is only detected here on the chart. All other patterns will be disabled. Okay, then we have here a monitor tab where you have a table with all populated patterns that you have defined here with these filters. With here inside the settings, you can define time frame, asset classes, which pattern you would like have, and then you have here inside the security in much more detail which symbol you would like to follow. So when you select one of these, you need to click on them. Whenever you click on them, they will populate here, adding more bullish or bearish patterns, and also which pattern you have defined. In my case, you can see that I have inside the settings, I have selected I would like to check only bad pattern. If I would like to have a cipher, click this, and you can see it will populate with the cipher and the bad pattern here in the table. When you're done, here below in the table, you can see a symbol, bullish or bearish. Green is bullish, red is bearish. Then we have a pattern, which is only bad pattern. We have a time frame, which I have selected as a daily and only 4-hour time frame. And here it is a failed, which means the pattern is already done. It is failed. The price has reached the first stop loss. Then we have successful one, which means after the price formed this bullish bad pattern, the price has reached the second take profit and making this pattern as a successful one. Here inside the date, you have a time when this pattern has been formed, and this is the risk to reward ratio. A risk to reward ratio represents a difference between the entry level, which is here, compared to the stop loss and take profit. So for one loss, you get 3.33 profit if the price goes in your favor and the pattern is successful one. So you can see this table below helps you to select and also make some kind of analysis how the patterns are doing here on the chart. Then we have a notification where you can select again settings and which time frame, which pattern, and also which pattern type, and then which symbols. You can add more symbols, for example, here going down and add new symbol, type in this one and select, for example, you can have a crypto added here, indices and so on. So it is populated, so when there is a pattern detected on the specific symbol, on the specific pattern and also on the specific time frame, it will be populated here. When it appears here with all these details, this is the time when this pattern has been formed, detected on the chart. This is the risk reward ratio, this is the stop loss, take profit 2, entry level, time frame, and then, sorry, I have clicked on this one, bad pattern on the Bitcoin against the US dollar. When this row appears here, it will be automatically sent to the Telegram bot if you have set this one, so you receive notification on your mobile phone that there is a currently active bad pattern that has been defined and also detected by your settings here. So when you click on that link, you are opening the chart here, and then you can make the analysis and also check how this looks. Is it good or is it bad? That is something that you can also make further analysis, fundamental, technical, or any other, just to confirm, is this, for example, bullish bad pattern on the 4-hour time frame for the Bitcoin. Is it okay or is it in line with your analysis? If it is, then you can continue making a trade, or you can also make the analysis and make a conclusion that this pattern which has been detected is not okay with your analysis. This is something up to you, you can decide, but Harmonic App Scanner helps you to detect some of these potential patterns and also potential trades. It is up to you to make the additional analysis and also confirm or decide to leave this one and wait for another one. Feel free to check the previous analysis where I have shown you how to detect and also how to confirm some of these patterns as a valid one, which are potentially successful. With a good risk-reward ratio, you can have one trade which is a positive and, for example, two trades which are negative, but you will still be in positive. Something that you need to think about, but if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below and I will try to answer as soon as possible. See you next time and happy trading!